So here we are walking around at 7 Sycamores Ranch for a common table. And as you can see, there's more than one common table. There are actually 3 common tables. The lovely assortment of guests, beverages, and decor.
I am the venue coordinator for 7 Sycamores, and they thank you for coming and being here.
Alright, we're here and Ricco is super busy just meeting and greeting the wonderful guests that we had today at the Common Gathering here at 7 Sycamores Ranch, folks. So my first question to you is, how did you come up with this particular concept of the Common Gathering? What was the inspiration behind it?
And there was kind of 2 important events that kind of happened. So one of them was I had met with a potential client and she had mentioned, oh, you're like a part of this. Seems like all your friends are really creative and I don't have a lot of creative friends and I want to be a part of that, but it's really hard for me to, kind of just jump myself into this group of creative people that I don't know, without being like awkward. So I think that conversation really struck, like not realizing the people that you kind of surround yourself with and being kind of grateful for the people that are really creative around you. Kind of for sure took that for granted after that conversation. I recently attended a creative entrepreneur conference called Craft Culture Events, and it was a lot of women creative entrepreneurs. It was women from a lot of different fields, like photographers and calligraphists, jewelry makers. I mean, just really, it was across the board. And I think just seeing the relationships that got formed out of that conference really just inspired me to want to go back and have that at home.
And have it.
Even though it was an entrepreneur-like conference, the intent was just a lot of souls hungry to want to encourage each other, because when you go into a creative field, you don't go to a workplace where you're surrounded by a lot of employees to kind of build you up, And so as creative entrepreneurs, we just really need that to kind of build each other up.
Can we expect more the Common Gathering to come up? I think it was brilliant. It's highly useful, and it's a great way, like you said, to kind of gather folks that have this creative type of drive and work. So it's really.
We are looking at the fall. I know going into it, that was something that we wanted. The intent was to kind of do them repeatedly. As far as exact date, we're not really sure. There's a lot of logistics that go into it, and then just trying to find another speaker that we can, look at. So obviously Mike was a photographer this time, but the goal is to bring in different types of creative entrepreneurs. So I know that I have a little wish list of rosters of people that I want to bring in. So it just kind of depends on the next speaker that we bring in, but definitely looking at sometime in the fall, just because it's so hot here during the summer.
This is true. Although we've had a wonderfully cool night.
Yeah, definitely.
Considering, so it's a beautiful location.
Yeah.
And thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah, so look for another Ricco / hashtag the Common Gathering for the fall. It was a wonderful time and meeting some great folks. Thank you so much for bringing this to our community to gather in this way.
Yeah, thanks for coming, and I hope that there's other people that didn't get to attend to be able to come next time. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.